One. Today I'm joined by a member of the Marist men's hockey team, Brady Donnelly. Brady, thanks for joining me today.
Thank you, Ian. Thank you.
So Brady, did you come to Marist specifically to play hockey?
I did. I knew about the school. My cousin was on the crew team here, and she always talked about it. But like, she was in college a while ago. But I always had it in the back of my mind. And then by the time I was like late in high school, playing club travel teams, trying to get recruited, Marist knocked on the door, and the rest is history.
And how do you feel that playing hockey has kind of shaped your college experience?
It's definitely like helped me prioritize my time, and it's made me like, care a lot more than say like the average student. We have certain expectations academically and athletically, like how we carry ourselves. Um, our program's treated very seriously compared to some other teams that we play. And so it helps you have a chip in your shoulder and carry yourself a little bit more broadly. And it's just a great respect and honor to play because we've had some great teams in the past, great guys to look up to. But yeah, pretty much that's it.
And so it is a club sport. How do you feel like being a club team is different than a varsity team in the view of the athletic department?
Well, what people don't know is like we don't have a varsity team here at Marist. So like the athletic department gives us way more funding than say the average club program. We've been around since the late 70s. So to them looking to us, we are the team, like we are the varsity team. And so we're expected to have a little bit more of an edge when we play every year.
Yeah.
We have a bigger budget.
Yeah. So do you feel like your team is supported financially well enough?
Oh, very well enough. I could tell you the number, but I don't think I'm at liberty to discuss that.
Yeah.
But it's high. I've said it to some friends before, and they like double take, look at me, they're like, oh my God, like they didn't know. And but no, so I think that the school athletic department, they look at us with high appraisal. They know that we've had some very good runs in the past since 1979. Like it's been, they look at us as one of the top teams. And we've had, like, what people don't know is like behind women's basketball, my sophomore year, we were the best record on campus. So that's something that a lot of people.
Definitely impressive.
Yeah.
And probably something that, yeah, people don't really pay attention to or know enough about the sport. Coming to this semester, have you guys been able to play or practice with everything that's been going on?
So we didn't get approved for a scheduled season, which hurt because because the seniors this year are like, we're like older brothers to me. Like I've seen them grow since like I was a freshman and they were sophomores to now being the leaders in the team, and some of them even being captains. And it sucks not to see them get to suit up for their last year, but we did get approved through the state to do this kind of like split inter squad
Mhm.
kind of league at our practice facility in Newburgh. Some of the local colleges have guys that are a part of it too, so we get to stay in shape, and it's like scrimmaging but with refs. It's a structured game, but it's not, it's nothing like a Saturday game day like playing a team like
Yeah.
Siena.
It's
So
not going to be as high paced, but you're still getting that experience and that
no, yeah, it's still
staying loose and staying in the sport.
no.
You mentioned the seniors. How did that kind of affect them? I mean, I'm sure it was a bummer.
Yeah. So we live like I live right across the street from our seniors on our team here, and I've seen them at their high points, and I've also seen most of them at their low points. And one of their low points and their time here has definitely been when Coach had our preseason meeting and basically said, "Oh, we don't have a season." And one of my closest friends and who's the captain is Brendan Buckley, and he's hurt the most because he's supposed to be the head captain this year. He was supposed to, he's supposed to be the guy that we lean to, in tough situations. But what happens when we don't have a situation to lean on him for when he's the one looking
Yeah.
for guidance, and it
Yeah.
sucks. And I even said this. I said this to my coach, I said, listen, if I could give up my junior season or the rest of next year just so they could have their last crack at it,
Yeah.
crack at the 87 Cup or another crack at nationals in Texas, like I would so do that. Like, like it's just how it works, like at most underclassmen would say for their seniors.
I would say, yeah, I feel like that your teammates might share that feeling as well. Do you feel like that your seniors should have an extra year of eligibility?
I do believe so. Our league allows it regardless if there's eligibility. There's a certain age limit in our hockey league. So even if like, Buck or our other captain, Matt Roberts, who's a senior, if they decided that, okay, like I'm going to pursue fifth year's master program for my MBA at Marist or something like that,
Yeah.
which was them, they have every right to repeat it last year through the ACHA, which is our league. And I think they would. We have a program that attracts. Like just the other day, I was taking a student and his father around, and I could just tell by the way he was, asking questions and the way he was trying to sell himself to me that like people want to come here, people want to come play for us. And so I definitely would, if I was in their shoes, of course I would want to do a fifth year or an extra year of eligibility if I could, just to have another crack at another season.
And that brings me to our final question real quickly. What do you think's next for Marist hockey in the coming years?
So as one of two seniors for next year, and hopefully one of two captains, we're going to set the bar pretty high. Taking this year off, some guys either took it seriously, getting better. Some guys didn't. And so moving forward for me as one of the leaders on the team, I'm going to set a very high goal for moving into next year. And then, hopefully that passes down through the juniors next year into seniors and so forth, that we need to get back to nationals. We need to win championship. We need to win. I've been a part of an 87 Cup win, which is the biggest little tournament thing we're part of locally. We play Siena. Yeah. It's like the bean pot. Like they need to win that. We need to beat Sacred Heart. We need to beat whoever for the conference titles. And then we need to get back to Texas and we need to raise that banner again.
Setting up that culture, that culture.
Exactly.
Well, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for talking with me. I appreciate it. And, best of luck in the rest of your season and the rest of your play as a Marist hockey player.
Thank you for having me, sir.